Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but a variety of categories including but not limited to books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and the very occasional dash of Disney. We haven't had any Disney on the channel in quite some time, none this year so far, but if you're interested in seeing some Disney subscription boxes again here on the channel, please let me know in the comments below and I'll see if I can make some room for it in my budget. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Please do make sure that you have your notifications turned on. There should be a little bell icon somewhere around here, and that way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, announce giveaways, or go live. Today I'm excited because I have my second Sunset Best of the West box to share with you. So this is a brand new subscription. They've only done one other box so far, and Sunset is actually a lifestyle magazine that I grew up reading and I've always really enjoyed it. It's got home decor tips, gardening, recipes. It's a really beautiful magazine, so I was really excited when they came out with a subscription box. So they have two different subscription tiers. They have their standard box, which is $69.99 per quarter. That promises 4 to 8 products, and if you do an annual subscription, I believe you save $10 per box. They also have the premium box, which is what I have to share with you today. That has 7 to 11 products, and I do believe there is overlap. Basically, the premium box, at least based on the first season, just has a few more items, and that is $149.99. But if you do an annual subscription, you actually save $15 a box, so a savings of $60 over the year is nothing to sniff at. I do have a coupon code for you. It's mauinoel25. That will save you 25% on either of those subscriptions, and of course I'll leave all of that information for you in the description box below. So I am very appreciative to Sunset for giving me that code. I was able to use it on my first box, but then of course I had to renew at the full price. So I have requested to see if they would be willing to extend a discount to me or extend me complimentary boxes so that I can continue reviewing it here on the channel, because I know you guys like to kind of get a feel for boxes over a few seasons before you go ahead and pull the trigger, but I haven't heard back from them yet. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that I get to keep opening this box, because it is a little bit of a pricey box. That said, I am sort of surprised that it just comes in this plain cardboard box. The first time I got it, I thought that there might be another box on the inside that this was protecting, but there was not, and that was the case this time as well. Actually, it wasn't taped very well on the bottom, so some of the content started to fall out, so I'm just gonna put it down now so that I don't lose anything. So I did reach out to their customer service and let them know that maybe they want to tape things up a little bit better in the future, and they did respond to that part, but they did not respond to my query about getting boxes for review in the future. So like I said, hopefully we do hear from them soon, because again, I love the concept of this box and I did really enjoy the first season. So we'll just have to see what we think about this time, and you guys will have to let me know if I should continue to keep reviewing it here on the channel. So inside, I do think it's cool because their product card basically has a vintage cover from their magazine, because it has been around for quite a while. So this is the vintage image, and then we'll read what it says underneath. So that is from March 1935, when the magazine was only 10 cents. That is so cool to me. It says there's an exclusive Sunset puzzle. Now that was like the only kind of spoiler that we got, because they did mention that we would get a puzzle in the last box, but otherwise they don't do any sort of spoilers, and it doesn't look like they actually tell us the difference between the two boxes. So I know some of you actually subscribed and got the standard box, and you were able to tell me that there was basically a difference of two kind of hero items, some of the bigger ticket items that were in the premium box that weren't in the standard. So this is what the back looks like, and it does tell us all of the items. So it looks like we have got, let's see, like 8 items. It's not actually listing the puzzle, so I'm going to be curious to see if that puzzle is actually in here, in which case 9 items is pretty darn good. No retail values, but I will prop it up in front of me in just a moment. So on the front it says, exclusive Sunset puzzle. We're super psyched about this one. Our very first early release vintage jigsaw puzzle. So it sounds like they're going to do a series of them. Exclusively available to Best of the West box subscribers months before the general public can get their hands on it. So I thought it was going to be exclusive to subscribers, period, but it sounds like you'll be able to purchase it if you just want the puzzle. It says this puzzle features a flashback super bloom of a watercolor that originally appeared on the cover of our March 1935 garden issue. So that's pretty cool. It's made by the New York Puzzle Company, so I believe this is the actual image of a super bloom. Very appropriate for spring. Down the back it says, we're delighted to share the Celebrate Spring Best of the West box with you. So it sounds like there's actually a theme this time. Last time was more about entertaining, and this one says it's about celebrating spring, but I have a feeling this has kind of a gardening tinge to it. It says, the home gardening and food products herein have been specially selected to make the season as bright, abundant, colorful, and tasty as possible. Whether you're planning on spending the days in the garden, cooking up a patio to plate spring harvest feast, or whiling away the day piecing together our exclusive vintage sunset cover jigsaw puzzle, this box has you covered. So we'll prop this up in front of me so that I can tell you a little bit about it as we go through, and we'll see what we think. So I'll give you a quick peek. They do put some like orange shred in there, but honestly it's like not enough to keep things from kind of getting rustled around. So hopefully everything is in pretty good condition. Hopefully nothing actually fell out of the bottom, because last time there were a couple like little tiny things, like a little salt tin that could have definitely easily escaped out of a little corner. So first thing I'm seeing is a nice little simple box. Okay, there it is. So it says Swell Soy Candle, made in the USA with fine fragrance oil from the PF Candle Company. So nice simple packaging. Now you guys know that I love getting a candle in a subscription, and this is no exception. I absolutely love the 3-wick wood candle that we got last box. So happy to have a candle. I would be thrilled to have that be always included inside. So this is the way the box is, like with the print up, and then inside I open it up and the candle is upside down, which is kind of interesting to me. Oh no, it's not. So that's actually the lid. So this is actually an item that was included in some All True welcome boxes. I kept trying to get this in a welcome box, but I never did because it wasn't included in one of the base boxes. But I do think that pattern, that design is really, really pretty. I believe that it is the same candle. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what it says about it on here. So it says, LA-based PF Candle Company specializes in the aromatics of the West, and this soy-based swell candle is one of our faves. And see, it says, blackcurrant, tuberose, and sea moss make this just the thing to light on a warm spring night. Handmade and packed in a stylish and sturdy tin, it's perfect. It's a perfect patio candle. And again, it's PF Candle Company. So that smells really nice. I can smell the black currant, so there is a little bit of a fruitiness to it. And then the tuberose is a really nice light floral scent. It is not super strong, so I'm going to be curious to see what the throw is like. But if you guys are familiar with this company, let me know. And of course, if you did get the standard box, you're going to have to let me know what was in the standard box and what was only in the premium boxes. So maybe just for budget's sake, maybe I'll go down to the standard box for next season if they're unable to extend a discount to me. But then you guys know me, I always feel the FOMO. So, all right, whatever this is, it's got very fancy packaging for an edible item. Wow, it's some Artisan Popcorn. You guys know popcorn is one of my favorite treats, one of my favorite snacks, because I love a good crunchy something or other. And I love it when it's sweet. I love it when it's savory. I love when it's mixed together. This one is mesquite smoked mezcal caramel. So wow, it's not only savory and sweet, but it also is a little bit smoky, which I'm into. I'm not a big mezcal fan, but I think maybe in popcorn it might be a really good flavor. I was like, popcorn form, that's the word I was looking for. So this is Sonoran Popcorn. Tucson's popped artisan popcorn makes such good popcorn, so delightfully imbued with the flavors of the Sonoran Desert, that we gave them a pantry award. Smoky, mesquite, and mezcal combined to level up this caramel popcorn, putting other kernels to shame. So again, from poppedartisan.com, I will definitely have to try that. I'm definitely gonna love that, but you guys can already kind of see the like variation in item size, right? Because usually edible items aren't necessarily like the hero items of the box. There is definitely a lot of variety in that way in here. Looks like we have something from Apothecary Wellness. That's a cute name for a company. It's a soothe skin salve with olive oil, beeswax, emu oil, arnica, calendula, chamomile, lavender, and frankincense. It's just in a little tin. It's a 1 ounce tin. So you guys know I'm not usually a huge fan of these tins just because I don't like to put my fingers in my fingernails and things, but it is nice to have a good wellness salve around. So it says handmade by Colorado-based wellness coach Kelly Schroger. This precious salve is crafted from wild grown botanicals, olive oil, beeswax, chamomile, lavender, and will help protect, rejuvenate, and soothe your hands after a long, lovingly laborious day tending your garden. So again, it is apothecarywellness.com. Probably won't be taking photos of this one for over on Instagram, so if you guys ever have any questions, I do usually hold on to the product cards for a little while if you want to get that address. Then we have something from Plant Gem. It says Amazing Gray Shirley Poppy. I think it's actually, oh yeah, it's 50 seeds. So it came almost like in a little like lip balm canister, like a cardboard canister. I don't know if I can get that to focus for you guys. I will try my best, but let's go ahead and see if I can open it up. So it is sealed. It tells us the lot, but I've been guessing there's just our 50 seeds are probably just loose in there. So it says stunning poppy seeds. Shirley poppies are some of the prettiest and easiest flowers to grow, and spring is the perfect time to plant them to relish their blooms in summer. The Amazing Gray is one of the most mysteriously beautiful varieties, yielding shadowy and elegant gradations of white, pink, gray, lavender, and deep purple. So I think I opened it up upside down, you guys. Let me try this again. It says Boulder-based Plant Gem packages them so charmingly you'll be tempted to regift them to your favorite gardener, which is probably what I will do, since you guys know that I live in an apartment, so I don't actually have a garden. So I could definitely get some planters. I do love poppies, so it kind of opens like a chapstick as well. And then inside there is like a little bag with our seeds. So I'll have to read a little bit more. It does tell us there's a care guide and everything, but that is a really cool way, instead of just your basic seed packet, to have it in this little Plant Gem canister. So that's kind of nice. Again, not like a super high value on some seeds, but definitely something that goes with the idea of spring. We have something from Nature Supply Company. Looks to be like a gardening apron to me. So nice long ties on that. Nice natural neutral color. It's just like a short little apron. You could definitely use this in the kitchen. I kind of think of this as almost like a cafe apron. So let me see if I can get that to focus. And then it's gonna not focus again when I take it away. So it says a little dirt never hurt, which I think is pretty darn cute. So it's got looks like 3 different pockets along the front. So it says this sassy apron expresses every gardener's loud and proud affection for getting their hands dirty, and this apron is going to get really dirty as well. Spacious pockets hold pruning shears and gloves, and keep your smartphone at the ready to share your gardening accomplishments with the world. Ethically made by the good people at carbon neutral South Dakota based Nature Supply Company. So I've definitely gotten some stuff from them, I think before, in a wildflower company or a wildflower club box, so which I'm going to miss so much. So I'm very happy to have this. Kind of definitely has that sort of outdoorsy feel Sunset does, and so I appreciate the box for that as well. We have something from Los Poblanos, says lavender hand soap. So this is really nice. I do like getting hand soaps, especially in a nice, very easy to use pump bottle that's also very pretty, so you don't feel like you have to put it into something else. So let's see what it says. Vintage copper alembic stills extract the enchantingly aromatic essential oils from lavender grown at Los Poblanos. Wow, they have a good copywriter. It says the iconic farm and hotel outside Albuquerque, New Mexico, that also happens to grace the cover of Sunset's 2022 gardening issue, so look for that on your shelves. It says place by your sink for a year-round reminder of the delights of spring. So I love what they're doing, which is basically working with different companies that they feature already in the magazine, or that probably place ads with the magazine, and then getting that buying power of the subscription box to put together a really nice little box for us. So this has a little bit of a cut in the bag, but it's from Diaspora Company. It's a set of 3 kitchen towels. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this package since it was already busted a little bit. I don't know how it got busted. Something must have kind of sliced it. So these are really pretty. They are very bright and springy. We have a pink one, we have an orange one, and we have a yellow one. So very, very tropical. I'm going to keep them bound up because they look so nice. It says Sana Javeri Kadri is a mover and shaker in the spice world. We love her turmeric, whose color is way more vibrant and heat more subtle than the standard supermarket stuff. Good to know if you love your turmeric. It says her Oakland-based company, Diaspora Company, also makes stunning housewares like these ethically produced 100% organic kitchen towels in botanical patterns that will brighten up your kitchen and table. I love that idea. I think that is so cool, and these are really fun patterns. So you can see they're all a little bit different. Let me see if I can get that orange one to peek out for you a little bit more. So I actually love these kitchen towels. They feel very, very soft as well, so almost like they've been used a little bit. They are 20 by 30 inches, which is pretty big in all honesty. So I'll probably hold on to these because we get kitchen towels in a lot of subscription boxes, but so far that's might be like my favorite item, because you guys know that I'm always going to love a candle, but I'm also always going to love like a good kitchen towel that I will actually use. So here is our puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces. I'm not going to take it out of the shrink wrap, but as promised, I am glad that they did include that puzzle. And it is not included in those 8 items that I'm seeing listed on here. So we actually got 9 items if you also count that. So what else do we have? We have something wrapped up in bubble wrap and kind of hefty and kind of dangerous. So see if I can get this open carefully. It says it's from Bare Bones. Wow, this is intense, you guys. It says it's the Hori Hori Classic. So I am surprised that they were able to ship this. Look at this knife. Look at the serrated edges on it. That is intense. It's a Japanese style gardening knife. It says the Hori Hori knife was invented in Japan, where every homeowner and master gardener uses one on a daily basis. I'm going to have to like work on my knife skills before I feel safe to do that. It says it can extractingly pull weeds from between precious plants, saw branches, trim twine, and shovel dirt with more gusto than a spindly trowel. And the folks at Bare Bones Living have added perhaps the coolest untraditional capability, a bottle opener to crack open a beer or a soda depending on your mood. This is an heirloom garden tool to cherish. That is pretty cool. So there is the little bottle opener part of it. It has a pretty blunt tip, in all honesty. I'm not going to pull it out because, oh, so the zip ties actually already got caught. There was a zip tie right here and it already got cut by the blade. So it has one like smooth edge and one serrated edge. So a nice hefty handle. This is a serious knife, so I will have to learn how to use that. But that is actually a really cool item. I'm gonna guess that that was probably only in the premium boxes because that's kind of a hero item for sure. So let's just go over everything that we received in this box. I actually thought it was pretty good. When I took a quick look at the box, I think it's just because the box isn't like the most exciting presentation. And honestly, anytime a box is over $100, I kind of think of it as a splurge box, a luxury box. And so I expect a little bit more in terms of presentation than what we've got from Sunset so far. We got the cute gardening apron that did not want to focus, but maybe it will this time. It's really short and I kind of like that. It's very like little instead of like a huge apron. And I don't actually have a gardening apron, so this is something that won't take up a lot of space. So maybe I'll put it in my like patio closet and start to actually use some gardening tools once I get my little patio garden going. We got our lavender soap, which I'm very happy to receive. And we also got our wellness salve from Apothecary, of course, which is cute, great for after a long day of whatever you're doing with your hands, whether it happens to be gardening or sewing, or like when I was doing some embroidery, my hands needed a little extra love. We got our very cute Plant Gem Stunning Poppy Seeds, which I'm excited about. We got these floral towels, which I am surprised that I am excited about kitchen towels, but I am excited about kitchen towels because again, the quality feels really nice. I like how soft they feel already. We got our Swell candle that does have this nice, very reusable container, which you guys know I like a reusable vessel when it comes to a candle. We got for our edible treat this time around, I love that it's not something that you have to put into a recipe, although it would totally make sense because you're going to be getting things from your garden, but we just got a nice treat to enjoy. Maybe pop something open with that bottle opener on your knife, but we got some Artisan Popcorn. The flavor sounds amazing. And then finally we got that Japanese style gardening knife, which does kind of scare me a little bit, but I will definitely give it a try. It does definitely seem like a cool gardening tool to have on hand. I would be a little bit nervous about putting it into that apron. I feel like it might go right through just because it is so hefty. And then finally our ninth kind of bonus item that is exclusive, at least at first in terms of its release to subscribers, is this sunset puzzle, which I like all of these vintage posters or vintage covers. I think it's a really cool thing for them to do to kind of speak back to their heritage. I'm not a big puzzle person just because I don't have a lot of room, but one day I would like to be a big puzzle person, and this would definitely be like a cool one to actually frame if you are a puzzle person that likes to frame your accomplishments. So you guys let me know what you thought about this sunset box. I was kind of on the fence with it just because I have been going back and forth with them, and I was like, it's kind of a big expense for me every quarter, but I do hope that I am able to continue reviewing it, and you guys let me know if you would like me to continue reviewing it in the comments below. I honestly like all of the items. I probably won't use the actual gardening things that much just because I don't have a garden, but it definitely makes sense to have a gardening theme for spring. Love the hand soap, love the popcorn, the candle, the puzzle, and of course those kitchen towels. So you guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you appreciated it, please do get a thumbs up. Remember, you can use that code to get 25% off, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.